Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. On Sunday, a young life was snuffed out. Her parents were deceived. They were not even allowed the dignity of saying their last goodbyes to their dying daughter. The little girl, 9-year-old, was brutalized before she was murdered, says her family, and forcibly cremated before the cops could find out what and really how whatever had happened. Today, 3 days later, Congress Member of Parliament Rahul Gandhi para-dropped at the site where family members have been protesting to demand justice. Thronged by his loyal partymen, Rahul Gandhi whisked away the victims' parents to his car to extend his support to them and offer his condolences. Soon afterwards, he took to Twitter to talk about his meeting with the victims' parents. But possibly, in his overzealousness to perhaps earn a political brownie point, the Congress Member of Parliament tweeted a picture of the victims' family, mother and father, making their identity public. There's a law against doing so, but clearly Mr. Rahul Gandhi was totally unaware. So then this visit was just for optics by Mr. Rahul Gandhi? With Rahul Gandhi, some would say that makes perfect sense. Like today, he did more disservice to the family of the victim by revealing their identities. A few days ago, the Congress MP rode a bicycle to Parliament to protest the rising fuel prices. But his party won't let the House function to discuss the economy or inflation. Similarly, before he drove a tractor to the Parliament demanding the withdrawal of farm legislations, but his party has not allowed the House to function to discuss this issue. Again, no. So then, the only legitimate question on the news hour tonight is this outrage for optics justice? That's the question, and that's the debate. Coming up on the other side. Hashtag stop politics, give justice. That's the debate. Coming up.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining the debate are Atishi, MLA and spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, and Tehseen Poonawalla joining Shehzad and Gaurav Bhatia. Atishi, to you first. It's very important and it's very good that political parties made, the demand for justice and went and met the family of the victim. But I want to ask you, as a woman tonight, more than as a politician, by a responsible former head of a party, even now part of the high command of a national political party, tweeting the picture of the family members of an alleged rape victim, because he went for that, demanding justice, and tweets the picture of the family. Is this just a photo op for politics and political mileage? Is that how desperate Mr. Rahul Gandhi seemed today? How do you react to what he did? The indiscretion and possibly the disservice to the victim's family.
See, I think first of all, Navika, we have to say that, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of all the panelists across political lines, that there is deep, deep distress over the events that have taken place. And I think that we would all be speaking unanimously that we would take whatever steps possible and give whatever support is possible both to the family and to ensure that justice happens. Having said that, I think that the issue is not why Rahul Gandhi went, should he have tweeted, should he have not tweeted. Of course, the victim's family's pictures should not have been tweeted. And there is I think there is a basic decorum that needed to have been observed, and not just decorum. I think it's now a matter of the law that pictures of the victims or their families should not be disclosed. But I think that is an error for which I am sure Rahul Gandhi or the Congress party may apologize. I think that the deeper question that we all need to look at and address is, one, how is law and order going to improve in Delhi? Delhi is, after all, the national capital. And number two, what is it that all of us can do coming together to ensure that, apart from law and order, how is it that we as a society change this mindset that can even think about brutalizing a 9-year-old child? And I think both of these questions are what require thought and rumination from all of us across party lines. There are probably some independent spokespersons, people from the media. Everyone needs to come together to think what are going to be the solutions to such problems.
Absolutely. There can be no disagreement on that basic issue on why this happens to girls, not just in Delhi, but in other states as well. There are 35,000 rapes that take place in a year in a country, and some which probably go unreported as well. But the question is, and let me take that to Mr. Gaurav Bhatia. Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, the question is, when it is incidents that happen in Delhi, somebody finds it convenient to go. When they happen in Rajasthan, and I'm deeply distressed to tell you that there are reports coming in even right now from Rajasthan about a Dholpur, a rape of a 15-year-old girl found dead just 100 meters away from the Dholi police station in Dholpur in Rajasthan. No mention, no tweet, no outrage, and absolutely no apology for the tweet put out this morning by Mr. Rahul Gandhi, virtually giving up the identity of the family of the victim. I want to ask you, sensitivity, does that even play a role in the minds of politicians when they pick up issues as heinous as crime like rapes against young children, 9-year-old children?
Navika, I think it makes all of us very sad when we hear such ghastly incidents and crime being committed by certain people who should be behind bars, and in this case they are behind bars. Our priority has to be to ensure justice and speedy justice to the family members. But you very rightly raised the point where political leaders try to get political brownie points out of somebody else's suffering. And I charge Mr. Rahul Gandhi with 3 points. First, it is a crime to reveal the identity of the victim. They need your support. They might need rehabilitation. They need justice. But definitely, you can't post the picture of the parents of the victim, which can be used to identify the victim itself, and her life can be under threat. Second,
she's no more, sir. She's no more, sir. This child has lost her life.
No, I know.
Don't insult.
I'm also talking.
Don't insult the person. She's no more.
Navika, please.
9-year-old girl is no more. Don't insult.
No, you don't talk about it. Tehseen Poonawalla, you at
Navika,
least can't
please.
speak about this simply because Mr. Rahul Gandhi doesn't even have the courtesy of putting out
Can
an
I
apology
complete
after
my point?
tweeting the picture of the family of the victim. Does the party
Can I
chief, the
complete my
ex-party
point?
chief, not even have basic knowledge of the law of the land? Forget sensitivity, Mr.
Wait.
Tehseen Poonawalla. I'm coming to you,
Can I
Gaurav.
complete my point? Yes, thank you. So, Navika, first of all, tell me, if you disclose the identity of the relatives of the victim, who's no more, are you not even bringing their life under threat? And what about other cases? It's a crime under POCSO. It's a crime under Juvenile Justice Act. And the saddest part is, Rahul Gandhi still hasn't deleted that tweet. That picture remains on the net. That is the point I am raising.
Tehseen Poonawalla, apology delayed? No apology? What is it? Only politics for Rahul Gandhi?
I will, on live television tomorrow on your show, shave my head if the Home Minister of India, Amit Chanda, whom Delhi police come, and his favorite person is Commissioner of Delhi or the Prime Minister of India, have the sensitivity to
Why
speak
don't you
on this
shave
case,
your head?
or they speak on the
Why
Assam
don't you
Mizoram
shave
case.
your head
These
for
two
the
men-
indiscretion
these two
of
men
Mr.
have
Rahul
ruined
Gandhi?
India.
Why wait
And you
till
ask tough
tomorrow?
questions.
Why wait till tomorrow,
I'll ask you.
Tehseen
I'll
Poonawalla?
ask you.
And
I'll
Mr.
answer
Derek
it.
O'Brien has
I'll
already
answer it.
offered to shave
I'll
his
answer
head.
it.
Why don't you use something newer? Something newer to
Dalit
attract attention, since attention-seeking disorder is something that flows very, very happily amongst Congress party. But let me ask Shehzad Poonawalla. Shaving head, not for the mistake of Rahul Gandhi. No apology. Look at the arrogance, not just of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, but Mr. Tehseen Poonawalla. Shehzad, I'm completely out of time. 30 seconds to you. Just one repart.
देखिए नाविका, रेप पर रणनीति के बदले गिद्ध राजनीति हो रही है। ये वही राहुल गांधी है जो आज तक झालावाड़ नहीं गए। ये वही राहुल गांधी है जो आज तक राजस्थान में जो बढ़ती हुई रेप की घटनाएं हैं, दलितों के साथ अत्याचार है, उस पर कभी अपना मुंह नहीं खोल पाए। पर आज वो दिल्ली चले गए, और दिल्ली चले गए तो किस लिए? ताकि वो पॉलिटिकल पॉस्चरिंग कर सके। मैं केवल इतना पूछना चाहता हूँ कि कब वो जाएंगे? आज एक घटना और एक घटना हो चुकी है जिसका जिक्र आप कर रही है, क्या राहुल गांधी इस पर ट्वीट करेंगे? वो नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि रेप बहाना है तो अपनी ढलती हुई राजनीति को।
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, Mr. Rahul Gandhi should have known that there is a law against identifying the family of an alleged rape victim. But even if an indiscretion had been made, the tweet should have been deleted and an apology posted. Does it take so much time for an apology to come for a mistake made? For a 9-year-old child who's lost her life? Think about it. Thank you very much to my panelists for joining me on this debate.